Thought I'd hum a tune, something old, something new. Sunday evening, someone singing sweet, sweet music in the air. Oh, I just knew it had to be you. Oh, oh, oh. Strange, strange love. Well, it found me, and it found you. And it's so bizarre, it's so odd. Yeah, it's so bizarre, making me blue. Strange, strange love. So familiar, yet so peculiar. Oh, nothing wrong once it grew. How did I get here? Sure, I like it here, but admittedly it wasn't the plan, no, to fall in love with a green man. So bizarre, it's so odd. Yeah, it's so bizarre, making me blue. Strange, strange love. Strange, strange love. Strange, strange love.
band. I'm going to quickly introduce you. Hey, we got Jack Stefanoni on the drums. He's not currently in the jazz band, but he has been before. That's how we met, and he's going to do fantastic. He's been great. Gavin Burdett on bass. Evan Harris on guitar. Joe Lancaster on trumpet. And sometimes cowbell. Jocelyn Goodwin, who you just heard on vocals, she played tenor saxophone for us today. And Peyton Winnett on the baritone saxophone. And I'm Jude Wolf, and I'm going to be playing keys, and I'm going to be singing some here too. Speaking of singing, we got multiple singers here. Hey, we got Evan Harris. Say hi to Evan Harris.
Hold on, make sure it's stopped.
We're good.
Cool.
The passage of time. Ask the question, do you know the reason why? Focus on thoughts that spiral away. Minutes that pass, the time in the day. Frequently find that there's no point. Light shot through directly at you. Feel visions as my memory got through. Frequently find that there's no point. Telling the best about that. Time is college town, I never learned my lesson. Can't fix a problem with the answer. After all that time I spent there, now the answer's all clear and I can finally see. Stars align, my body simply not living. Seemed like the future is vision, I was wrong just as fast as the sun. Now the future is present, present. I learned my lesson. Still never last long, and I learned it again.
Thank you.
Evan Harris, once more. We'll play some brand new music, some music that's never been played before on any stage, let alone this one. This one's written by the one, the only Kenton on baritone sax. So yeah, this is a brand new song. It's called Moonrider. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Listen here, we're good. Yeah, this one, since this is a place of education, this one features an odd time signature called 5/4. So try to settle into the groove. It's a little funky. You guys ready? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I gotta start this one, don't I? Yeah.
Look both ways before you cross. You don't wanna wind up lost. The sun, the moon, the sky, outside there for a ride. Keep your head up, don't look down. You're always placing around. If there's a chance to take the flight, don't be shy. If there's any chance that you can be Moonrider, Moonrider. What more do you want me to say? Silver cyclist is on his way. He's got the moon, controls the night, so everything is fine. There's a chance that he can be a rider.
always said if you don't know the name of this song by the time we're finished with it, I'm going to be a little bit worried about your listening comprehension. I don't think this song has ever been played on a beautiful Steinway before. That's a first.
Oh, you've got your arms and legs wrapped up around me, and I'd like to stay a while if you'll allow me. Oh, you've got a grip on me. Oh, you've got a grip on me. Oh, sometimes in the morning I wake up with a tightness in my chest. Could it be the devil? No. Or could it really just be my lady's cat? You've got your lipstick stain all over me.
Meow, meow.
The Cat Choir!
Meow, meow.
And I got a meeting to make in the morning.
Meow, meow. Meow, meow.
Oh, you've got a grip on me. Oh, you've got a grip on me.
Get ready for this horn line.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Evan Harries.
Oh, you've got your clothes mixed up inside the laundry. I've got a meeting to make in the morning. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, you've got a grip on me.
Disco!
Oh, you've got a grip on me.
Cut out. 1, 2.
You've got a grip on me.
You've got a grip on me. You've got a grip on me. You've got a grip on me.
Hey, listen, we got big news. Tonight at midnight, when the clock strikes midnight, our first album comes out. Go to thelittlegreenmen.com. This is a song that should be familiar to some of you. Goes a little bit like this. Goodwin, everybody. Joe Lancaster. Peyton Winnett. Gavin Burdett. Thank you. We've been the Little Green Men. Go to our website, check out our new album. It's coming out tonight. Hey, the jazz band's gonna be really good. Give a hand for the jazz band that's about to come on.
exits closest to you. We have checked these exits and other equipment in the building and have verified that they are available for use in case of emergency. In case of emergency, please pay close attention to the ushers or PA for important life safety information. And now, please welcome to the stage the Pittsburgh State University Jazz Ensemble.
One, two, three.
Good evening, everybody. How about those trombone players? How about that trombone section? That was a tune called, yeah, okay. That was a tune. My name is Todd Hastings. Welcome to the concert tonight. This is actually the second PSU Jazz concert. First one that you know about because we played for the Treble Clef Club last Monday. We had a really good time Monday afternoon doing that. And this is our second concert of the season. So thank you again for coming out. My name is Todd Hastings. That was a tune called Blue Daniel. And that was a chart written by Rob McConnell and the Boss Brass from Toronto, Canada. And we heard Rylan and Tyler there on the trombones. Give them another hand. And the whole trombone section. You're going to hear more of them in a second. So the first tune you heard was a tune called Magic Flea, and that was out of the Count Basie library. And let's see, that you heard Jocelyn on tenor, Gwen on tenor, and Jude over there on the piano. Yeah, give it up. And maybe a round of applause for those of you who were here earlier today. The Little Green Men started our concert off a little informal kind of jam. So how about a round of applause for the Little Green Men and Women? Yeah. So word on the street, there's some sort of album dropping tonight at midnight. How do they get that? Okay, all right, it's magic. All right, well, forget about it. Okay, so we're going to go on now and do two numbers back to back, two numbers out of the Stan Kenton Library. So the first one is 23 degrees north, 82 degrees west. Anyone know where that is? Rusty Jones, I see you over there. No, Dr. Marchand's over there. 20, what? Yeah, but you're cheating because you were at the other concert, Treva. Yes, Cuba. It's from Cuba, yeah. So it's hard to see people out there. So 23 degrees north, 82 degrees west, and we're going to go right from that into another kind of a party number. So if you want to get up and dance, you're welcome to do that. It's from the Kenton Library. It's called The Peanut Vendor. And you're going to hear Jude again on piano, Louis Hurtado on alto sax, and you'll hear once again Tyler Coach on the trombone. So this is 23 degrees north. Tyler on trombone back there. Tyler. Louis Hurtado on alto saxophone. Jude Wolf on the piano. Awesome. It's a fun tune, isn't it? We could go all day with that one. What are we doing next? Oh, we're gonna make a strange transition. We're just gonna play a nice jazz standard for you. There was actually another ulterior motive to this tune, but this is a tune called "How High the Moon," and we'd like to bring Jocelyn up to sing on this. You'll hear Jocelyn, I think Dallas, and then Tyler. Another trombone solo. Yeah. What's going on this semester? Okay. This is "How High the Moon."
Thank you. Somewhere there's music, how faint the tune. Somewhere there's heaven, how high the moon. There is no moon above when love is far away too. Till it comes true that you love me as I love you. Somewhere there's music, it's where you are. Somewhere there's heaven, how near, how far. The darkest night would shine if you would come to me soon. Until you will have still my heart, how high the moon. As I love you, somewhere there's music, it's where you are. Somewhere there's heaven, how near, how far. The darkest night would shine if you would come to me soon. Until you will have still my heart. Until you will have still my heart, how high the moon.
Jocelyn Goodwin, Dallas Hall. Who else was on that one? Tyler again? Tyler. Yeah. So I see a lot of jazz appreciation students out there. I teach a class called Jazz Appreciation, and I force them to come to this concert. So no, it's part of the grade, and I think it's the best thing we do. One of the best things I do is get them to go to a live concert, which they might otherwise not attend. So hope you guys are enjoying it wherever you are out there, and you're getting to hear a lot of improvisation tonight, which is pretty cool. Which is really the basis of most of jazz, is the creation of art on the spot without a net to land in. Sometimes we do great, and sometimes we don't do great, right? But we try. And okay, so where are we now in the program? Okay, so just recently we lost one of the great brass-jazz composers in jazz, a fellow by the name of Chuck Mangione, who had a huge hit. I was talking to the Treble Clef Club about this. Very few instrumentalists have #1 hits on the pop charts. We have people like, well, in the early days, Coleman Hawkins with Body and Soul, but at that point, jazz was still a popular music. It's not popular music today, on the radio at least, a lot. So we have people like Kenny G, who came out in the late 80s, 90s with a tune called Songbird, and was on the radio constantly. And then we had someone in the 70s called Chuck Mangione, and he played an instrument called the flugelhorn, which is there, and he recorded this tune called, you want to play that again? Like you did the other day? Feels So Good. And this was a huge hit on the radio. It was all over the radio. So it kind of went like this. Yeah. Yeah. And that would have been on a flugelhorn, not a trumpet. Okay? So Chuck Mangione played exclusively flugelhorn, but that was the hit that he had that made him worldwide famous. And he's a fellow, like Dr. Marchand and I, we're fellow Western New Yorkers from Rochester, New York. We're from Buffalo, New York. And I played actually in his brother's big band quite a bit, Gat Mangione. So we lost Chuck this year, but besides that tune, he was an amazing composer. And a lot of tunes that you don't know about that are really beautiful. We're going to play one of those for you called Bella Via. And then we're going to go from that right into El Abrazo, an Alan Baylock tune. He's a modern-day composer from Texas. So we're going to kind of segue these two tunes together. So we hope you really enjoy Bella Via and El Abrazo. you very much. You heard Jocelyn once again on tenor saxophone, Ella Brazzo, William back there on the drum kit. Pretty tune, isn't it? Really pretty tune. Both of those tunes are super pretty, I think. So, okay, so we're going to move on now to just a kind of a straight ahead old big band type swing tune. This is a real earworm. This tune. I first heard this tune a long time ago when I was in Aspen, Colorado, playing with the big band, and our guest artist was a fellow by the name of Bob Mintzer. And if you were at our jazz festival last year, you heard Bob Mintzer play, and he was leading the band, and he did an arrangement of a very old melody, and it's called Christopher Columbus, and it's just one of those tunes you're going to sing all the way home, I think, tonight. So please enjoy our rendition of Bob Mintzer's Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus. Ben Musgrave on the bass trombone solo at the end. He nailed it. Dallas Hall back there on the trumpet. Jack Wilcox on the trumpet as well. Say hello to Evan Harry's on the guitar. You heard him earlier tonight. Awesome. Well, thank you again for coming out this evening. We sure appreciate. Oh, you guys coming down? Okay. I don't need these anymore. I didn't really use them anyhow. Thank you once again for coming out this evening. We've had a really good time putting this show together for you. We're going to close out now with a selection from the Maynard Ferguson Library. Maynard Ferguson, great big band leader, high note trumpet player, influenced more trumpet players than I think anybody, and played lead trumpet on the Stan Kenton band. So those two tunes you heard earlier tonight, Maynard would have been playing on those tunes. So anyhow, and we had Maynard Ferguson here many years ago at the Pitt State Jazz Festival before you were born, probably. So I have a funny story about that, but I'll tell you some other time. So we're gonna close the night with a tune called "The Fox Hunt." Thanks again for coming out. Hope you enjoyed it. "The Fox Hunt," featuring Dallas and Daniel.